The topic is drug prevention, grants, and business, and we're talking to Ms. Greenlee and Ms. Fletcher. And Ms. Fletcher, let's pick up with you. I think Ms. Greenlee was giving us some information about some of the characteristics of a peel that is known as X-peel, and we'll get back with her later on. But we want to give you an opportunity up front on this segment to continue our conversation in reference to some of the things that we're doing here and some of the problems that we're facing.
Well, I think a great deal, just as Clemmy has talked about, we need to talk more about the issues that our young people face and actually give them a voice, instead of always talking at them, talk to them, talk with them, having those conversations that they're letting us know the things that impact them. It's like getting to the root of what the things that they may be facing. Sometimes we can think that economic issues are up here, but in reality, we don't know from a day-to-day basis how it makes a young person feel and how it impacts their emotions and things of that nature. So a lot of what we do and a lot of what we talk about even in joining forces is to not just talk about what's happening and what's going wrong, but actually giving them an opportunity to help with the solutions. And then at the same time, bringing organizations together like Clemmy's, like mine, like a few other people that we are working closely together to build resources. Because it's one thing to say to a child that's at risk, you need to stop doing what you're doing. It's another to give them an opportunity to make a change, giving them an opportunity to where they can see hope that can actually be realized. And sometimes that's just the missing part. It's one thing to say, stop doing drugs, stop selling drugs. It's another thing to give them an opportunity to see how they can survive. It's amazing to talk to a child when, as a child, you're thinking to yourself, you're going to think like a child, you're going to do the things that kids do. It breaks my heart when you talk to children that are talking like they're adults, like they have this means of, I need to carry this gun, I need to work to survive and put food on the table. Okay, as a child, I look to my mom and my dad to do that, but we have kids nowadays carrying on adult issues, and then you have to stop and ask yourself why. And a lot of what we're doing is to come to that reasons why, but then at the same time, flipping it to where it's not just mentoring kids from here down, but they're teaching us some stuff.
Well, one of the things that I'd like to push this as a point here, because this is the second part of that topic, and that is the grants. Now, let's talk about some of the grants that, some of the resources that are available to help fight this violence, drugs, or whatever. What are some of the grants that are available, and where do you get these grants from?
Well, the majority of the grants that help fight the violence and the prevention is coming from CDC.